after a long time. I'm just showing you few programs in Python which is very useful, and mostly we use in computer graphics. All of you know very well about the graphs, where we use graph and what is the purpose of graph, and how useful and how easy in Python if you know few simple commands and few modules that you need to install, and you can just learn Python. Now, the purpose of showing you this presentation is like in every organization you might notice that the graphs are there, charts are there that give you very useful and precise information in a very less time. Just in a glance, you get an idea what is the performance of, suppose you are doing an analysis of a product, how much it's sale from last few years. All those things are, for example, in a school, you want to see in which year the 10th class students got grade A, how many of them are outstanding performance, and all those things you can do with the help of simple graphs. So the purpose of showing this is just you all have to just practice at least few graphs so that you can understand. Now I'll just start my presentation just by displaying my first slide. This is my first slide, which is, you can make a note of it. My email address will appear here. My email ID is mohdabdulb60@gmail.com. That will flash here. See, mohdabdulb60@gmail.com. So this is my email ID. Those who are having any doubt or those who are having any queries, you can feel free to contact me. Okay. Now I'll proceed to the programming part. Let me start that few programs. I'll show you 3 programs one by one. You can just enjoy learning Python. See, what is the most important module in Python when you are using the graph is Matplotlib. The meaning here itself is plot, that the meaning that you are just plotting the points on the graph paper, which you'll get it here on the screen itself, and that you can save, and you can just whatever, like for example, you want to do some analysis or some kind of presentation you require in your charts and all those things, you can do how interactive. So this is a simple program of few lines in which we are using NumPy, because all of you, I'm taking in a positive way that you all have already learned what is NumPy and all. If you are using arrays, at that time it is must like matrices and all. In that case, it's so simple. You have to install sometime in if you are using a higher version of Python, it's already installed, but Matplotlib you need to install by. So by using pip command, you can just install that Matplotlib, and then you proceed. Now here, this is the simple program in which I'm just displaying the title, my name, which is Basit Qureshi, and then I'm just displaying a few coordinates on the 3D format. Let me execute this, and then you will see that I'm just pressing F5 key instead of run. I used to do, guys, try to make a habit of using function keys. It will save your time. Just pressing function key is enough. Okay, so here is the chart. You see that how beautiful, and even if I move the cursor, you see that the coordinates I'll get here on the taskbar itself. So now this is x-axis and y-axis. One more thing you notice that that's the z-axis. Why? Because it's 3D chart, and that's the reading. According to that, the graph is sketch here. Now I'll proceed with the second program, which is about how to make by using different styles of graphs. You can see that one is I'm using here plus, and one is the colorful one. Let's see how this one. Okay, I'll close this one. Now this one is just see what happened here. I'm just using random kind of function array and dm, which is already built in. According to that, it will just pick up any number and just mark this one yellow, green, and brown. This kind of on X, Y, that you will get it, this one. Now I'll just display this one. You can see that one, a star kind of graph will appear on the screen. Okay, you see that the star, a beautiful kind of stars will appear, and see how each and every star is represented here in the graph, and that too, that is with the help of random. Why? Because I am using random, right? So it will appear in that way, own way, like that. Okay, so now this simple program, see what is that color and all we have defined here. According to that, you can even change the color format and everything like that, one by one. Okay, I'll just close this one, and the last program, which is here, uh, I believe. Okay, this one I'll show you. Let me close this one, and this is how colorful chart, how beautiful colors will appear on the screen. You can notice that. So as usual, I told you, you need to use Matplotlib whenever you are plotting a graph, and then I'm using here also same random function in with the combination of numpy, and you see how beautiful colorful chart will appear on the screen. See, it's nice, right? So now you see that beautiful colors. See, red, yellow, even green, fluorescent type of yellow, and light yellow. All those colors you can just see. Here I have just defined the chart heading, and then you can see that one. Let me just move this side ahead, and you see that one. What is that heading I have defined here? Beautiful chart type 8, and then x-axis and y-axis, the label. This is the label I have given here, x-axis and y-axis. Whatever the label you define, you can define. And of course, save figure. Guys, you can save even the permanently. If you want to save this picture, you can save it also. That's what I did it here. And after that, I'm showing you. Plot show means the graph will appear on the screen. Even if you enlarge also, it will get bigger stuff of graph, right? So thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoy watching this simple program in Python by using graphs. How can you represent your data in a beautiful format? Let me stop this program so that I can just stop. Thank you so much, and see you in the next presentation.